a social political organization. Additionally, a recognized member of the Programmers Guide, a tech organization. In the past, she has gained valuable experience as a member of the Documentation and Paralegals Committee under the College of Computer and Information Sciences Student Council. She worked as a customer and troubleshooting service representative in a business processing operating company at Teleperformance. Furthermore, during her time at Adamson Senior High School Department, she served as the Secretary of the Supreme Student Government. Throughout her academic journey, she has consistently achieved a place on the President's list and maintained an excellent academic record. Her strength lies in calendar management, scheduling, data entry, visual editing, and program coordinating. She possesses the ability to gather and organize data efficiently, as well as convert documents into desired formats. Her key attributes include active listening, attention to detail, adaptability, excellent communication skills, effective data collection and management, a diversity-oriented mindset, empathy, flexibility, leadership qualities, sound judgment, and decision-making abilities, a positive can-do attitude, proficiency in public speaking, and expertise in telecommunications. Moreover, she is willing to work during weekends and can operate with minimal supervision. A highly motivated and accomplished individual with a strong academic background and a diverse range of experiences, possesses a wide array of skills and attributes that makes me an asset in various professional settings. Oh, wow. Let us all welcome Adriana Joy Damaso to our midst. Miss Adriana, you have the floor now. Thank you.
Adriana, you're welcome.
Hi, welcome. Do I have to open my camera? Oh, yeah.
Yes, you can if you want to.
Okay, I'll open my camera just for formality. So hi, good afternoon to all of you.
Good afternoon,
Um,
Adriana.
Hi, good afternoon. Yeah, and I hope you're having a really good day. So let me first share my PowerPoint presentation. All right, so can you see my PowerPoint?
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, amazing. All right, so okay, let's start. Before we start, can I please have a reaction just to know that you're there, like a heart or any reactions that would like say of what you're feeling right now? All right, thank you so much for that. Okay, so let's start. So, hi everyone. I would just like to ask, have you ever had a call where everything was overwhelming and surreal? Like there were shouts, there were curses, and of course, the lines of "Where's your manager? I want to talk to your manager. Are you an employee of company X at X location?" Kind of lines. Well, I know some of you would laugh, but those are some of calls you'd have to endure as a customer service representative. When you walk inside that office carrying your earphones, well, because here on my side or here in the Philippines, we must bring them back to our lockers so that if it won't be broken. Because if it gets broken, we'd have to pay for it, which will be deducted to our next payroll. But back to the story, walking inside that office, you have this thought that another day, another call. I hope I achieve my target time this day, or I hope that I won't get any rude customers today. Well, inevitably, the more we wish we don't get it.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Inevitably, the more we wish we won't get it, the more we handle those types of call, right? Just talk about manifestations. So right now, Worry no more, because I am here to help you handle rude customers or how to de-escalate the situation when it gets out of hand. I am Ediana J. Damaso, your speaker for today. And the title of my talk is How to Be the Calm in the Storm, Mastering the Escalation as a Customer Service Representative. But of course, before we dive into the actual topic, let's first know what is the escalation. All right, so the escalation in the customer service context refers to diffusing and resolving a potential volatile or tense situation with a customer. As a customer service representative, one must possess the skills and understanding necessary for effective de-escalation. This requires intelligence, comprehension, emotional intelligence, empathy, and effective communication techniques. Like, wow, the escalation needs a lot from you, but okay, let's check the next definition. So the escalation involves managing the customer's emotions, actively listening to their concerns, and of course, finding a mutually satisfactory resolution to the problem on hand or at hand. And lastly, the escalation is the comprehension which is equally essential for a customer service representative engaging in the escalation, because it involves understanding the customer's concerns and needs, the context in which they arise. So representatives can show empathy and validate their feelings by actively listening and comprehending to the customer's grievances. Now that we know the meaning of the escalation, let's go back to the topic. And in my talk today, I will be giving you 5 tips on how to handle irate or rude customers. Okay, so do you have any clues on what tips that I will be giving? Any clues there? Like any tips, a part of it? Because you don't know, maybe the tips that you'll be providing is the same tips that I have on hand. All right, so I guess since you're all eager to know what my tips are, let us show it. Yes, Miko.
Hello, everyone. I think one tip would be just to stay calm. Like, it's very important for you to be composed, especially when you're dealing with very rude customers. As I think being calm will help you to weather their attitude. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Miko, for answering my question. That really means a lot, and I hope that others of you would interact as well, which would make this talk more fun. Okay, so tip number 1 is breathe. Don't forget to breathe, guys. Oftentimes, when we get tangled in stressful and overwhelming situations, we forget to breathe. And not breathing causes us to be more tense and anxious about the situation. So we should just step back and take that 3-minute pause in the call. But of course, let's not put them on hold every now and then, because putting them on hold just makes them irate, just makes them more irate, and just makes the problem be there for a longer period of time. All right. So when you're putting a customer on hold, you can say that you're checking up on something or you're calling your manager for some help. And after that, after putting them on hold, you breathe. You just take in the air. You breathe in and out as long as you can, as long as the time permits you to do so. Take in that air and regain consciousness. And of course, control the situation on hand. And as Miko said a while ago, tip number 2 will be calm. So be calm. As much as we want to burst our emotions as well, we must remain calm and professional, maintaining a composed and patient demeanor. Matching their frustration or anger will worsen the situation. So let's stay calm and let the customer release their frustration. Okay. So number 3, tip number 3, be a listener and empathize with the customer. Everyone gets frustrated, right? Am I Correct or wrong? Like, can I have some interactions with that? We all get frustrated, correct?
Yes, yes, correct.
All right, thank you so much for that. And I know that you will all agree that we get frustrated, and everyone has this time of anger where you end up exploding if things don't go right. And when that happens, we all need to release it and have someone to listen to us as we pour our emotions out, correct? Because personally, that's what I often do when my emotions are all in a place. I just need to pour it all out. So, yeah, let's think of this way. The customer is your friend having a really tough time in life, and that minor inconvenience or the inconvenience that has been happening in their life currently, the reason why they called has triggered their pent up emotions. So as a reliable friend, you'd listen to them, empathize with them, and understand their situation. Let's give them the time to release their emotions and, of course, give them the acknowledgement they need. An example would be when a customer is all rude and irate, you just sit there, listen, be calm, and know that their emotions are valid as much as your emotions is valid. Okay? And of course, after breathing, after being calm, after listening and empathizing with the customer, let us not forget tip number 4, which is offer solutions. So when offering a solution, you must remember the 3 letters, which is R, P, and S. So do you have any idea what R, P, and S means when offering a solution? All right. So if you don't know, you can kindly heart with it so I could go on and explain to you what RPS means. Okay. All right. So RPS means for the first R, root cause. Okay. So the letter R is root cause. Root cause. What was the reason they called the company? Have they called millions times or multiple times before your call? Was there an issue like this even before? So that's what you ask yourself to know what the root cause is. You have to check the notes under the customer's name or the previous calls they had with the company and the transactions left by the caller or by the handler of the said customer. And once you know the root cause, up next is the problem itself. What's the problem? Was there a problem with the company's goods? Was there a problem in their house? Was there a problem in the technology? Was there a problem and as such? Mirror their complaint. Describe their experience and try apologizing at this point and tell them that you understand their concern. So an example would be, hi, I'm having a problem with my printer. I don't know what to do. So as a customer service representative, what you say is, hi, I'm sorry. I apologize for the inconvenience that it has given you at this time of the day. Just to make sure, just to clarify, you have tried your best in the printer, you did as the instructions told by the Google and as such. And lastly is letter S, the solution. What can I do to help the customer? So can it be fixed through a call? Can we guide them through it? If all else fails, then we can let the customer return to the store. However, before letting the customer or before giving the customer an advice to, okay, so Miss or Mr., you should go to the store to fix this problem, you must first try it within the call or within the premises in their house. Because remember that going to their store is far, or yeah, it's far from their house. So you have to do your best. You have to go through the company's brochure, you have to go through Google, and if it's still not working up until then I guess it's really a time to let them go back to the store. Okay, so just a reminder from the job title, We are customer service representatives. We are the company's representatives, and we are there to serve the customer. All right. And of course,
Hmm.
for my last tip is set boundaries. Okay. So we are here to offer a good quality service and help them make their lives easier. However, if they continue to become rude and aggressive, you may now seek help from a supervisor or inform the customer that you will not tolerate their behavior. Of course, as much as we want to um give respect to the person, as much as we want to respect the person, we must also set a boundary so that we may respect ourselves as well. So if they continue to be rude, cursing you, and keep on shaming you through the call, you can now seek help to your manager, or you can now read the lines for the rude or disrespectful customer. You may say, "Hi, sir or ma'am, we would be more than grateful, or we would be more than glad to help you out with your problem. However, in able to proceed with the situation, we must first be calm, and if they do not calm themselves down, then I guess it's time to end the call." And of course, before ending the call, we must read the lines first, just for clarification to the customer that we will be ending the call. And once the call has ended, we must leave a note under the customer's account so that the future handler of the customer will be notified of their concern and how the customer has acted. And from there on, just remember that what happens in the call stays in the call. Don't carry it the whole day. You don't have to burden their words. They don't know you and you don't know them. They don't know how long you've been doing your job, how things are going through with you. They don't know you and you don't know them. So don't carry the burden. You'll be used to it, okay? And once you're used to it, once you apply all the tips that I have given in this talk, you will learn how to handle calls more efficiently and more effectively, which will lessen the call time to achieve your number of calls in a day without even exceeding the target minutes. I mean, that's a wow, right? And once you have achieved your target goals, one day, maybe just one day, you will become an SME or a team leader. But of course, being an SME and a team leader is not just a mere position. It's not just a name that will be given to you. It's a responsibility. Because big names or big positions requires big responsibilities, which means you have to handle more than when you were a customer service representative. And you know what makes it easier to be in that position? It's the AI, machine learning, and even analytics. But the question is, how does it make your job easier? Okay, so AI, machine learning, and analytics makes your life easier or makes your job easier because it helps you save time. It provides you the script that you need when you're on the spot talking to a customer. It helps you monitor and evaluate the customer service interactions of other agents. And it helps you track the time you have spent or the agent had spent talking to the customer, the department that the agent has transferred the customer to, and the previous
Mayaman.
handler
Tapos
of
yung
the
isa doon sa
customer.
mahirap. Parang ganun.
All right.
Kasi medyo
And
parang mahirap yung kasi nga documentary siya.
all right, I guess Mika's mic has been
I'm goods naman kapag si social inequality or iniisip ko din either yun or wealth inequality or I guess yung debt crisis. But kung documentary,
all right. Okay. And lastly, it helps route the customer to the right department. So it classifies the customer to their current account, which means we would be able to know if they're a subscriber of the company, if they're a new customer, and as such. So in summary, AI, machine learning, and analytics can streamline customer service operations to improve the customer experience and empower representatives to provide more efficient and effective support. These technologies can handle routine tasks, provide data-driven insights, and of course, enhance the customer service interactions with overall productivity and quality. And that ends my talk. So for questions, inquiries, concerns, and classifications, you can kindly contact me through my Gmail account, which is adriana.damaso@gmail.com, or through my LinkedIn account, which is Adriana Joy Damaso. You could also see in your screen that there is a QR code there at the bottom right. You could scan that and it will direct you to my LinkedIn account. And that is all. So thank you so much for listening to my talk.
Wow, that was quite beautiful, very insightful and valuable, Adriana. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much as well, Michael, for the
Yeah.
opportunity.
Yeah, I love the fact that you are putting how we could use artificial intelligence and machine learning for customer service because we humans we can do just as much as we can, right? But this technologies helps us to do better, to do way more with lesser time and much more better efficiency. So everyone, thanks for coming. If you have any questions, you can ask Adriana. If you own a business and you have some challenges with your customer service strategies, you can ask Adriana right now. But Adriana, I have my own question and I'm going to ask right now. So what do you think about businesses who raises funds with investors' money and do not have a good customer, success strategy, and they probably do not know, build their business with customers' money revenue. So, what advice would you give startups who are yet to get such funds, and how to ensure that they build their businesses with customers' money?
Okay, so as you said that some companies or businesses don't know the importance of handling the customer and their money. So for me, as a previous customer service representative and as a person that really validates or really appreciates the customer, I would say that the company must focus more on um like teaching their staff to be more customer friendly, to have more qualities in accepting customers in their company. Because let's not forget, the reason there is a company in the very beginning or in the first place is that because of the customer. Their money is going into the company, and it becomes a cycle. So without customers, there's no more company to be in it, correct? So the advice that I could give with the said business or the company is to let the staff, yes, their staffs, to be a part of a webinar or a talk, or to have some kind of activity that would hone their skills of handling customers, may it be kind ones or rude ones, because let's not forget that the world is big and the customers, they vary from each other in accordance to their privilege and their knowledge. So I guess the staff should learn ways on how to handle different types of customers for a day-to-day life ways. Yeah. Did I
Okay.
answer your question, Michael?
Very well. Thank you very much. There's a question. How do you undo customers who are wrong when you know you are right and they are also rude at it? How do you undo such situations?
Okay. So, I haven't really had an experience of handling customers in that way. However, I have seen a professional like sales representative in their shop handle a customer that was rude and would say that they're always right, the customer is always right. Okay, so in ways on how to handle those type of person is that number one, don't match their energy. Okay, so don't match their energy, because if you match their energy, it will just end up as a war zone. It will be chaotic. And actually, you could apply the 5 tips that I have given. You have to breathe, you have to calm down, you have to listen and empathize. And after that, you offer the solutions. And if they don't accept the solutions that you will be giving, um and they raise their voice and raise saying that, where's your manager, I want to talk to your manager, you can kindly do so, because a customer won't stop speaking unless they have their chance to talk with a manager, right? So yeah. Next is, I guess what we could do is, when a customer still is being angry or being rude to you, you could say that, ma'am, I apologize. I would be more than glad to help you. However, if you keep acting up this way, we, or the security will be what do you call this, will be escorting you out of the shop. Or if it's in the call, I will be kindly ending this call. And I guess at some point the customers calm down by at that point, because they don't want to end the call or want to be escorted outside. So yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Because I know you come from the Philippines, but here in Nigeria, it's going to be quite an hassle to deal with customers. Customers can go as far as being physical, and they can be so angry. And so let's say it's the other way around. Let's say you are the one who is in the wrong, and the customers are very furious. How do you calm the customer?
Okay, so calming the customer first is a really hard thing, because some customers really do calm down after calming them, and some customers don't, because I guess it's some part of in their pride as a person. But I would calm them down in ways that I will be offering, like solutions such as, I'm so sorry, please calm down so I could help you out with the problem that you're having on hand. And I would say that I would provide informations that would be kind of in that will be of helpful in a situation, that, okay, let's try the solution, let's do this. But I guess the solutions that we do varies on the business that is on hand, or the company that is on hand. Because if it's technology, I could do such things as checking up on their computer, connecting it on our side, or checking up on our side. If it's clothes, I think if they have a receipt, we could accept it, and it just goes on from there. And if it's foods, I think the greatest solution to provide for a customer that's being angry because of the food that was delivered to them is to bring it back to the kitchen, offer them a new one. So yeah, I guess the solutions that will be provided to the person or to the customer depends on the business on hand. However, since this I was tackling about the customer service representative, the most that I could do as an agent is to walk them through it. Like, I will be providing a solution, walk them through it step by step, make sure that every step they are doing it, or they are able to understand it. And up next is, if it doesn't work out, I could offer a solution that, um hey customer, or hi miss or mister, since the step-by-step process didn't work out, I can book you an appointment at our physical store located near you. So if that's all right, may I book you an appointment already? And if he or she agrees, then I will be asking first for their available time and the available day, because their appointment must always be in considering their availability. And once it's booked up, it's the call will be ended in a snap. However, if the customer still insists to talk with my manager, the most that I could do is let them calm down first. However, if they don't calm down, I will now call on my manager, and she or he will be able to talk to the customer. And I guess from there on, what I have seen or experienced as of my time in the customer service field or in the BPO company field is that if the customer keeps on being rude, my manager will say the lines, like the lines that I've said a while ago, the I'm sorry, however, to help you out, you must remain calm. And if they don't, my manager will just say that I will be ending the call. And yeah. So yeah. I hope I've answered your call, Michael. I mean your
Yeah, you
question.
did. Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Sorry, I have a question. Don't know if I can come in.
Okay, before you, what's your name? Depend, just speak.
Oh,
Okay,
okay, my name
Gabriel,
is
can you?
yes,
Yeah,
my name is Gabriel.
can you wait for a minute? Let me read the question in the chat. Then after that, you can
Okay,
then
okay.
speak. Is that fine? All
It's
right.
fine
Thank
by
you,
me.
Gabriel. Thanks, Gabriel. So, Adriana, question by Mr. Ibuku Olua. He said, we ordered some doors in China more than 2 years ago. A customer just brought 40 pieces and 10 pieces of the doors were damaged. The carton looks perfect, but when you open the cartons, you see the damaged door within. How do I handle this situation? How do I talk to the client and how do I talk to the suppliers of the doors in China?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so for this is kind of hard, but at the same time, it's um really complicated to handle. Okay, so as you said that the box was in perfect shape, however, the items itself was broken. So personally, when you order such big amounts of materials in your house or in your warehouse, um you will be given an warranty of the object, yeah, of any materials at this point, that you will be given a warranty that if this item has been shipped or has been given to you and in days, or if it has arrived, it was broken, then you can send it back to the courier. Okay, so what I could do first is, the tip that I will be giving is before opening any box, you should take a video of it or should take a picture of it, just to make sure that the client, the person that you ordered it to, would be able to see that the item delivered was there. However, when you open it up, it was broken, so you have to take picture of it. So the best evidence that you have on hand is pictures. And once you have called the client saying, you have called the handler of the items, you must say that, hi, I have received the items. However, 10 of the items over 40, which was delivered, was broken. And I guess by then on, you will be negotiating with the handler or with the said person on what will happen with the 10 broken pieces. And the most that I could say is um you shouldn't how do you call this? You shouldn't settle with just getting the 10 pieces that was damaged, because you have spent your money in it. So the most that you could do is really talk with the client. Okay, so no warranty was given. We bought over 1,000 pieces. All has been very good, except for this remaining 40 pieces of this particular design. Oh, okay. The question is, were you able to negotiate it with the client? Because at times, if the client is not accepting the said 40 damaged pieces, or is not taking accountable of their delivery system or the items that they have sent, saying that it's not their problem, all the items have been sent, I would say that in the future we shouldn't order from the said client ever, and just leave a review from all of your friends so that it won't happen to them. And yeah, as a customer as well that has been receiving a lot of like some of my items damaged, I often talk to the handler of the said supplies, and if they don't accept my negotiation of me sending it back and they returning it with a much more fixed or a more up to standard material, I I would say yeah, to not order from the same person again, and just remind your friends or your fellow businessman or woman to not order from this supplier because yeah, they aren't accountable of their actions. They weren't even sorry that they had delivered 40 damaged pieces to your place. So yeah, is that I was I able to answer your question?
Yeah, I believe you have said it quite well. Thank you. If thank you. So, Gabriel, are you on the call?
Yes, I'm in.
All right, man, you can ask a question.
All right, thank you, Edwina, for that teaching. In fact, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you're coming at this time. So my question is this: a friend of mine who works at Jumia then ship an item to a customer. Now, what the customer ordered was not what he received, but it was from a wrong packaging. And what the customer could do was to go online and start writing a lot of things about Jumia, saying this and that, this how they do, and the like. How would my friend now respond to the customer, like after painting the complaint blue black? That is just my question.
Okay, so let me reiterate the question. Your question was there was this customer who ordered something. However, the ordered item wasn't the same as the one as they ordered
Yes,
online.
yes,
Correct?
yes, yes.
Okay. All right. So with that, in the Philippines, we have this system when an item has been ordered in your house and it's not the item that you have ordered, then you have this chance to return it to the seller. You are given a chance in the app itself. So it depends on the online app that you will be using, but in the Philippines we have this app that when a package has been delivered and it's not the same as you ordered, then you could click return to seller or return to sender, and they will be able to process the returning of the package. And yeah, you just what I've said a while ago, the greatest evidence that you have on hand as a customer is a picture of the item and a screenshot of the said order online.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I think you answered that. Now the customer went ahead to start saying what he received is the wrong price, maybe trying to cause confusion online. So how would the person now respond to that customer after saying all these things?
Could you repeat the question?
Okay,
Apologies.
I said the customer went online to start painting the complaint blue black, saying he received what he ordered was not what he received. Now, for the customer reps, how do you answer the customer after saying all these things to the complaint? That's my question.
So the question is, once the customer has reached out to the seller, how do I, like for example, how do I as the seller handle the customer's request to return the said material or product?
Not really. What I'm saying is this. The customer went online to start painting the complaint, like negative reports, blue, black.
Okay.
And I'm a customer rep. I want to answer the customer, the client. So how am I going to answer the customer? That's my question.
Okay, so for that, once the customer has stopped with like sending up comments regarding the products, then I guess as a handler, yeah, or as a seller, it's your job to ask the customer if they are satisfied with the order that you have given them, or the order that they have made online. So
Yes.
once you have asked if they are satisfied with the order and if they don't respond, in here in the Philippines, if they don't respond in 2 to 3 days of having to say receiving the order, the app will automatically record it as an
Cancel, right?
like received
Cancel
order
that.
by the customer.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and from
Okay.
then
Thank
on,
you.
if the yeah. So in addition to that, once the order has been notified or tagged as received, then the customer will be given a chance to provide their reviews if it's a 5-star or a 1-star, and some comments as well as pictures to attach it on, so that future customers will be able to see their experience in the said shop.
Okay. Nice. Nice. Thank you.
All right. Have I answered your question?
Exactly. You have done that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Adriana. This has been a very beautiful time with you, and you've given us a lot of value, and your time is very much appreciated. We want to thank every other person who found time to attend this webinar on building a solid customer service strategy for your business. And if you own a business or you work for an organization, you should do them a favor to share what you've learned from Adriana today. And because we know that the customers are the king of the business, their money drives the revenue and the growth of the business. So you definitely want to ensure you have a very good customer service. And if you do, you'll definitely see a very good and very large growth in and outside your company. So thank you so much, Adriana. Everyone, the recordings are being worked on and will be shared to everyone's email as long as you registered. And we would basically make it public to our YouTube channel, Active Corporations, and you can just go there to watch it at any time. This recording will be here forever, as long as YouTube lives. So thank you so much, Adriana, for your time. It was very beautiful one. We really appreciate you. So at this point in time, we'll have to bring this webinar to a close, and we'll say bye-bye, and have a lovely day, night, morning, wherever you're from. Bye-bye. Thank you, Adriana.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael.
Bye-bye.